Hey, I am just finished getting ready to go out and play a gig tonight. There's a gig on at Wee Red Bar in celebration of International Women's Day, which is in a few days' time. And the sort of theme of the gig is Smash the Patriarchy. So I felt very cool and validated to be asked to play it as part of the band, so it's not just me as a solo artist. But I'm excited to play. We played at the same venue maybe like 3 weekends ago, and that was for Queer as Punk, and that was really fun as well. Although I was going through a weird chemical phase, like I'd had some speed and some mushrooms and some weed and alcohol, and I might end up having alcohol again tonight, but I think that's the only thing I'll have access to, and it's the only thing I would consider, I think. We'll see how it goes. Can't quite decide if I've been debating whether to wear this on stage or not. Normally, especially with this outfit, I would have liked to have had my bowler hat, but at New Year I seem to have lost my bowler hat, and I don't know where it is. I've asked the person whose flat it was. They've not got my bowler hat. I did like that bowler hat. It was big enough to fit my massive head into it. This hat fits too. So maybe I'll not go for a hat, but I didn't like how my hair looked at the last gig. And yeah. I'm a little bit nervous. I feel like this gig, the purpose of it feels a bit more political than what this band really seemed to be. Like, we don't really say much in our songs. There's kind of silly, funny songs about Buckfast, a stolen bike, a phone that was fixed with blue tack, being disappointed, having a lot of internal resentment towards happy people, and wanting to start a cult. So we'll see how it goes down. But I know quite a lot of the people who are coming tonight, so I'm excited to play for them. There's a lot of my friends from Fire Club that seem to be coming. And I don't think any of them have really seen me play before, other than like the ones that I got really close to at the start of last year, who are now not talking to me after, well, yeah, the person I was talking about in my last video, we've still not spoken, so yes, but I'm excited for this weekend. Yeah. Don't really have so much to say. I like my eyes, like rainbow sparkles. But I've got to go out to sound check quite soon. And yeah, I don't really have anything interesting to say right now, except for I feel free. I feel unburdened by my limerence that I so sorely clung to up until the last few days. I've done so much just since then. Maybe it's been a way of keeping myself distracted, but I feel great. I've made plans to make music with a bunch of the songwriters from college. I've started uploading these videos to YouTube. A little bit scared of that one, but I've shown a couple of the videos, including the crying one, to some friends, or a couple of friends, and they got a lot from watching it. I get a lot from watching these as well, so yeah, put it onto a YouTube channel, and I've put it in a playlist called My Online Diary, and that's what this is, I guess. So this will go onto that playlist also, and yeah, this is just an easy way of getting stuff online without having to spend too much time in it. Like, ideally I'll get to the point where I can make videos that I will edit and make look really nice, like video essay style, but at the moment I've not got time, especially with all the college work and musical plans, and so this'll do for now. And if no one watches it, fuck it, I get to watch it. I'm gonna try and record a bit more after the gig so I can talk about how it was, but I just wanted to capture myself before going out, before the makeup is ruined, before I'm maybe too drunk to make a video. I just wanted to speak about it for a short while. But I'd better get ready to go. I hope you have a beautiful evening or day, or whatever you're doing in whatever time period. Good morning. I didn't film after the gig. Oof. I feel so hungover, but no shame for once, which is nice. Normally hangovers like this are accompanied by like existential dread and shame, but this feels like a victory hangover. That gig, so good. Just the crowd were amazing. Had so much fun afterwards as well. Felt like a fucking rock star. And then I think like it's the first time after a gig that the four of us in the band have gone out together, and we were all just dancing together, and all the people that had come to see us were all dancing with us, and it's just beautiful chaos. I'm so hungover. Today is gonna be a write-off. Yeah, I'm hungry and I want some food, but there's like, all I've got in the fridge is some tofu and spinach and hummus, which they'd be tasty in the right situation, but like right now I just want fucking carbs to like soak up my soul, which is just leaking out of my brain. I never know what to do after gigs, like especially like these gigs. Just so many people come up to me and us, and we're just like, we love your music so much, and I want to connect with them all, but there's just too many of them, because while I'm talking to one, another comes up and interrupts, and then everyone's just like, yeah. And like, so the second place we went to after the gig, everyone was dancing, it was lovely, and then like, just this random person, I've never met her or spoken to her, she just walked past me and like made eye contact with me and just sort of like, I can't do the face, and then like she just grabbed me and started like making out with me, and it was fucking hot. Like, she was just quite dominant, and
Um, yeah, and then she like dragged me about a little bit, like just to different parts of the dance floor, making out, and yeah, I felt really sexy and it was hot, but I was also really scared because we hadn't spoken at all, and I was really scared that she, like, once she heard me talk, she'd realise that I'm not a cis woman and potentially get offended or feel like I'd been lying to her, even though like I never said anything. I think this is my internalised transphobia, and I think it's maybe a big part of what stops me from connecting with people in this way. Because, oh, like, so we were making out, she was dragging me about, and then like we went over to where everyone's bags were, and she sort of crouched, she turned around and crouched down, and she was obviously getting something out of her bag, and I ran away. Fucking ran away from this hot woman who's just like making out with me. And I ran away because I was scared she would find out I'm trans. There's something about playing gigs that sort of makes me sexy, I think. Like, it's out of the last 5 or 6 gigs I've played, like 3 of them afterwards I've just ended up making out with a stranger, and I'm very okay with it. Like, it's fun. It makes me feel more like a rock star. It never happens other than after gigs, and 2 out of those 3 times, the person I made out with didn't even see me play. It was like afterwards. So there's maybe just some quality that being on stage infuses me with that people seem to like, and I want more of that because loneliness is a big struggle for me, and not even loneliness because like I've got really great friends. I never feel lonely when it comes to friends, but I do feel undesired, and it's definitely a complex that I've got. But I'll play a gig, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking rock star. And then people just come up to me and like either ask if they can kiss me, or don't even ask and just kiss me. More. I want more of that. But then if I think about it, and if I go out and I'm like, yeah, I'm sexy, like, let's try and make out with some hot people, it probably won't work. So I think I need to just keep on doing what I'm doing. Play gigs with my friends, have a great time, dance and party afterwards. And if any strangers would like to make out with me then, I may very well be okay with it. Today's gonna suck. I'm gonna go back to bed. I'm not gonna be able to sleep.